Hey guys, it's me, Lou here, and the Pokemon community probably has to be one of the most copian-field community on the internet. So when I was seeing when the brand new Pokemon game Scarlet and Violet released, and not even they could defend it, you know they mess up. I mean, these guys defended Sword and Shield, which I think was one of the most worst Pokemon games I ended up releasing in modern time, and I was thinking that this is the low for the series. You know, maybe the next game, Game Freak is going to clean up and the next Pokemon game is going to be good. I was absolutely wrong. Like, if you thought the wild areas of Sword and Shield was bad, where literally Pokemons will instant transmission right in front of you and jump scares you out of nowhere and trees and NPCs just appear, that was just the beta test because, God, this new Pokemon game is terrible. If you have been on Twitter, you have definitely seen the clips of just the most goofiest bugs of all time. And for those people who are not, let me show you some right here. As you can see right here, there's someone wanting to catch a Psyduck, and there is so much wrong with this clip. First, it is running a frame per second. Second, you can literally see the game loading the surroundings in real time. There's popping everywhere. The bridge around him is firstly appearance. There's a random stutter in the middle of the clip, and everything around it just looks like N64 level graphics. And then we have this one right here, which, if you can see, one of these legendary Pokemon bike vehicle things is not looking like he's having a good time. He has been his stendo stretched, and you can't even get off the bike because once you're done driving your little Poke car and you come off, you're still floating in midair. And this is just a tip of the iceberg of the bugs. Even I have experienced some weird bugs. The siren head thing happened to me, where you come off your bike and your character stretches into this aldragic horror. And the stuttering and frame rates aren't just a one-time thing. Again, I have seen it too. Like when you're on your little Poke bike and you jump, the game absolutely stutters in frame. It literally can't even keep up with it. And the game just looks very bad too. You've probably seen from those clips, this easily has to be one of the most ugliest AAA Switch games that release. And I know this is the bad comparison, but Bayonetta 3 was a last Nintendo Switch exclusive game that come out, and that game looks absolutely amazing. Just for Pokemon to come out and it looks like this. And this is just extremely sad to see because I am a Pokemon fan, and it's just sad to see the quality of the game completely increase. Like, I ended up thinking the peak of Pokemon ended up being Black and White. Like, I think that was the best era, and even X and Y was still being really good. But after Sun and Moon came out, that's when the Pokemon just took an extremely bad dip, and the quality of the games keep on getting worse and worse. And the fact that this game is even able to release is completely unheard of. This is like Cyberpunk 2077 of Nintendo games. And I don't blame Game Freak for this. I completely blame the higher ups at Nintendo, because I think the problem is that if you can see, after Arceus and Sword and Shield, Game Freak wants to get more ambitious with these games. They want to make these games bigger, probably to like use more power of the Switch, and they just have more ideas and they just can't. It seems like they just don't have enough of time to even finish the game. And I think it's because Pokemon is still forced to release every single year. And I think the way to fix this is easy. Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed has absolutely learned the lesson. Just stop doing yearly release. Pokemon is one of the most successful franchises of all time. You not releasing a game one year, you're not randomly going to die. Like, a Pokemon game could not release next year, and the franchise is suddenly going to die. No one is going to care and talk about Pokemon anymore. You're going to be fine. Just give them time to actually just finish a game so we can get a complete game. Like, this is just, it's just unacceptable at this point. And this is a $60 game, by the way. I'm like, people have spent $60 to get not even a beta test, to get like an alpha. This is like some early access survival game on Steam level of like quality you're getting. Now, I know a lot of Pokemon fans are coping right now and they end up saying that it's gonna get patched. You know, Game Freak is gonna go patch the game, and I'm here to tell you they absolutely didn't. Sword and Shield ended up releasing, running absolutely terribly, and even when the DLCs came out, it still ran terribly, some even worse. Like, I remember when the first DLC came out and I ended up playing a little bit of it, it still runs like absolute poop, and it still had crazy pop-in. So I don't know why people live in a delusion world that we're just gonna get a couple of patches and the game is just randomly gonna run better and it's gonna run absolutely flawless. It's probably gonna run this bad for the whole cycle of the game. I'm assuming they're gonna release DLCs again like what they did last year, and I don't think the DLCs are gonna do like big fixes to make the game run better. It's just really sad to see a franchise like Pokemon consistently keep on getting worse over and over and over again. But I hope Nintendo can see like the bad press Pokemon is getting and hopefully do something about it, or maybe just let Game Freak actually finish a game. Anyway, this is something I want to talk about. My name is Lula. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the YouTube thing. Also have a Twitter, Lula to the stars. Don't forget to follow it. You have a good day or night. See ya.